After the holidays and spending some time with my brother in Dallas, it was time to make my way west for winter. First stop was Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico. Before I went down into the caverns, I got my passport book stamped. They had a special stamp because 2023 is the caverns' 100th anniversary of becoming a national monument.
Upside down.
The caverns are accessible two ways, via an elevator down or a hike down. The hike can take a few hours depending on your speed, and I had a late afternoon reservation into the caves, so I saved my time and took the elevator. The caverns are 754 feet below the visitor center, and the elevator ride takes about a minute. Once down into the caverns, you have a few options. I chose to do the big room tour as it had the most to see in the little time I had. Walking through the first part of the caves is cool, but not long down the path, the caverns open up to this gigantic space that is breathtaking, and it does not end there. What you see are mostly stalagmites, formed from water dripping from the roof of the cave. The minerals in the water dripping on top of each other slowly built these formations that you see. The caverns are well lit with placards and places of special interest. You can bring flashlights down here, but I highly suggest enjoying the muted lighting. There are guided tours you can take of the cave, which look really cool, but per a friend are very hard to get tickets for. This trip was too last minute for me to attempt getting any tour tickets. But the tours get to explore parts of the cavern that you cannot explore on your own. One of my favorite quotes describing the caves comes from Inspector Robert Hawley of the U.S. Department of Interior, who was sent to see whether Carlsbad Caverns were truly a scenic wonder. A skeptic at first, he later wrote, "I am wholly conscious of the feebleness of my efforts to convey in words the deep conflicting emotions, the feeling of fear and awe, and the desire for an inspired understanding of the divine Creator's work, which presents to the human eye such a complex aggregate of natural wonders."
Listen how quiet it is.
And that's it for my time in Carlsbad Caverns. Stay tuned to see me put my solar system to the test and boondock for my very first time outside Carlsbad. Until then, I'll see you on the next video.